satisfy all reasonable demands for such services, including emergency services. So the thing is, so now, because of this, we have issued license to operators to provide this service. But the thing is now, unlike those days, now the mobile communication has become very popular because you can move with the telephone and you can easily get the telephone like this. So this mobile operators, at present we have 5 operators. So we have to facilitate these operators to provide this service. So clearly we have established, we have a policy as well as we have guidelines, set of guidelines to put up towers, because the members of the public, they have a fear when they see a tower. So we used to get complaints, all these public complaints, at least 50, more than 50 a month. So we have a guideline. So the thing is, antenna, the towers are, so now overview, regulatory process for telecommunication tower projects. So first of all, we go for that part. The towers. The towers actually, we should not confuse with these antennas. Antenna is the one which is radiating the power. Tower is a supporting structure. So whenever you, in fact, you have to have towers everywhere. So the reason is this: with one base station, we can provide a limited number of calls or the services. So the towers we have to have everywhere. So how we are going to establish? Because there are safety factors we have to look into. For example, the tower, the antenna, radiate power. So this power we have to limit to the safety level. So we are guided by WHO and ICNIRP, International Commission for Non-Ionization Radiation Protection guidelines. So we have this. Let's go. Then towers, whenever operator, I will get back to the one this safety limits. So how we are approving the tower construction, the tower erection. We don't simply leave that one. When the operator requires to have the coverage, so we look into the frequency requirement and the necessity for that one. After everything is satisfied, then the applications we receive from the service providers will send to Ministry of Defence, Central Environment Authority, Urban Development Authority, Civil Aviation for their concerns. So after having received their consensus, so if they are satisfied, we allow them to do the construction work with the permission of the local authority. So these all authorities, they look into those matters. So with regard to, and again we do maintain TRC, Geographical Information System. We know where the towers are. So whenever some operator wants to set up a tower, we know the exact location and we know the requirement. It has to be justified. Because the thing is, suppose the operator come and request to set up a tower at one place. If we don't allow at that particular place, because they decide that one, after having studied to their radio frequency management tools, so if we don't allow them to put up the tower at that place, if it is to be shifted to another place, then to cover that particular patches, grey areas, we have to have 2 or 3 towers. For example, in Australia, the Communication Authority, so they allow the operators to put up towers in, maybe sometimes, suppose if they want to put up the tower on here, on top of your house, you have to allow them. Only the commercial agreement between you and the operator. Because unless you allow them to establish that place, if it is to be moved, you may have to have few more towers to cover the entire. So these operators, what they do, they have this license to provide the service everywhere to meet the demand of the public. So when so they have their rolling out plans. So we have to allow them. Now the thing is, we have to consider the health concerns, because this is not the non-ionization radiation. It's not like X-ray. So we have standards. Yeah. Now the thing is, this 400 to 2000 megahertz. That is the range that mobile operation is operated. So where the field strength should be a 400. So whenever we, in Sri Lanka, we used to measure this one. We monitor. So the figure we get is very much less than this specified limit. That is, most of the places 500 times lower than the specified. So recently we measured at this Independence Square, Capillian, IS, Lemata Mount California, Royal Park, and those are less than 500 times. So we measure this one. So the public, of course, we are guided by IEC standards. These are the standards maintained by Gerald. So we do that one. So the thing is, now the thing is mobile phones. So mobile phones, so the mobile phone is, worse than the base station. Mobile phone can harm you if you use it for long, closer to your ears or head. So you have to be very careful when you are using it. The mobile phones, specific absorption rate, the limit is 2 watts per kilogram. That's IEC standard. So my colleague will explain later if you want more information about that. Then in Sri Lanka, of course, we can't mention this SAR value. So what we do, we accept the certificates issued by accredited agencies, recognized by regulatory authorities, manufacturing countries. So this is, but we don't allow any telephone to be imported if it is not within this limit. So the compliance. So the base stations, we check the field strength measurement. Earth is of course another part, that is also protection of the public, earth strength measurement, and sound pressure levels. So we have special equipment to measure this radiation levels. So this is one of this equipment. Resistance should be less than 10. Now these towers. We have altogether 5,083 towers in Sri Lanka. The last one figures. So they are rooftop towers and ground towers and head on wheels. Those are temporary ones. So we have these supports are there. So all these towers, they conform to the standards, safety standards. So need for telecom towers is actually mobile operators are constructing most of the towers. Why it is? Because they have in your fingertip, you have all this information. So you are using this has become part and parcel of your life for the information. Watch videos and all sort of things. So when and again the price has gone to very low level. So then the usage has gone very high. So in order to go up with the requirement of the public and the users, so they have to have more and more towers. But only thing we have to be careful about these towers is whether they are conforming. And especially we have to find out this. Most of the people they say Sri Lanka you have towers, not in other countries. No, they do have. Everywhere if they are using mobile communication, you have to have towers. Only thing, unfortunately, in our country, we don't have a proper fiber optic network in place. So we have to have the connectivity because your call should go to the main streets and from there to the other operator. So they have to have a line of sight connectivity. So that is why you need to have towers. The tower is the supporting structure. In other countries, you need not to have the connectivity through this microwave there, you have the fiber. Then you can't see towers.